So I have what they call a secret stash where I don't sell stuff. That's where the white mirrors go.
This is kind of right out in the front yard of Tony's place. Okay, so Tony and I are finishing up in this section where he actually first started Texas Squarebodies. But I was asking him about the most unique truck here just because, I mean, obviously a lot of this stuff is unique because you just don't see a lot of it on the road anymore. But he was saying that the truck I'm getting may be one of the most unique here, so we're gonna go check it out. And I don't know if I don't think he's just saying that because I'm buying it. It's a pretty unique truck, so
it's a unique truck.
I'm very, very excited about it. So why don't we go check it out and we'll show you what's unique about it. Guys, if you look out his window, that's what we're pulling up on. And what I'm excited to be here to get. So the cool thing about this is I could come back and spend just a ton of time. And there's Squarebody the dog. Look at this cutie. You just barking? Yeah. You sure are cute. So that's a guard dog. Don't roll up in here and think you're just gonna be able to traverse the place. But this is what we're here to get. Tony, tell us what this thing is.
Well, I'm sad to see it go.
I know you are.
I really am. And I just don't want to be like one of those, I'm already older. I don't want to be like one of them old guys. I want to build it one day.
Yeah.
So this is like, I have like 4 trucks in front of this to build.
Yep.
And so I don't want it to rust out. I've been keeping it underneath the shed.
Yeah.
And I've been putting stuff on the patina to keep it from rusting.
Yes.
And so I'd rather see somebody else build it than just rot away at my house. Will I find another one? No, I won't.
I know. What's funny is I actually emailed you or messaged you on Instagram about it back in January, I think it was, when you got it. And you were like, nah, it's not for sale. It's definitely on the build list. And then it was, 2 months later, as you, I guess, get like I do and start realizing, oh man, I got too much. I got to figure out what I can do here.
So
what is this thing?
So it's a 90 K30 crew cab single wheel 1-ton. Forestry truck, really hard to find in the single wheel application. And then it's a very, very ugly truck.
I don't think it's ugly.
But that's the beauty. It's like green with brown interior. It's very ugly, but that's the beauty of it.
I don't think it's ugly at all. So what you guys may or may not know, this mint green was a forestry color. So Forestry Service painted their trucks this color. So it's this mint green. It's kind of like the color of Teddy, like a 503 light green or maybe even like a 508 medium green type color. It's got some bangs and dings. The bed's got some spots in it, but we're gonna have a PDR guy go over this thing and see what he can get out of it. But I don't care, I'm gonna rock it like it is. Really bare bones, rolled manual windows, no tilt column, just your black gauge bezel, vinyl flooring all the way through, it looks like. Seats seem to be in good condition though.
I put the front seats.
Did you?
I keep using the crew cab rear seats, like if I sell a crew cab or something like that. So these are the correct seats for this truck.
Oh.
So that's the correct color. I call it a peanut butter. I don't know what
I call it peanut butter too. I don't know what else to call it.
But the front seat was tore to
Really?
So I took the seat out of another crew cab that's long gone and put it in there. And I never did bolt the seats back. So when you sit down, be careful. Well, that one's bolted down, but I don't think the front's bolted down.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
Be careful.
Well, thanks for putting some decent seats in there. It looks like we got half a gun rack in here.
Yeah, I don't know where the other half went.
That's probably over there behind. Well, no, you're taking the seats out. But anyway, this is, I don't know. I think it's cool. So even when I was looking for Gus, I wanted a K30. This is technically a V3500.
Correct.
Because it's in '87 they went to the RV designation, so R for half ton, R for two-wheel drive, V for four-wheel drive. So this is a V3500. It's got Dana 60 up front,
14 bolt in the rear.
14 bolt full float in the rear. You can see here that it's got the unique grill that's busted. We'll get another one. What I think is funny is somebody put hood pins on this thing. I think that is so odd. So odd. Still got the factory jack still. So will the hood go all the way down?
It'll close.
Oh, okay, it'll close. So because I was gonna say it doesn't have the pins
Well,
anymore.
I pulled the pins out. I don't know why
Gotcha.
they were in there, but how you see it is how I got it, except for the seats. I put one seat in it.
And you were driving this thing around.
I drove it a little bit around, and the fuel pump went back out.
Fuel pump just won't stand in it. So
it's got a pretty fresh tank in it, pretty fresh or new fuel pump, but.
So you can see there's a pretty good ding right here in the door. I think PDR will definitely be able to get a lot of that out. But man, I love the color. Obviously the cab lights, that's my thing. I mean, love the cab lights. My 1-ton single rear wheel, 2-wheel drive crew cab does not have cab lights, and that annoys me.
I believe, so don't quote me on this, I believe it was the option on the single wheel trucks.
Oh, okay.
And then the dualies, I believe it is standard equipment. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
So that's why you see dualies all the time because they're so wide.
Right. Well, if any of the guys know watching this, definitely drop it down in the comments. But that's probably that seems like a very good assessment. Hey. It could be right. It might be wrong, but it sounds right.
I read it on the internet. I don't know.
I know. It sounds right for sure. So 350 TBI in this truck, which kind of surprises me. I thought it might have had a 454. I don't mind the 350, so I'm not worried about that at all.
Well, when I think about this truck, I bet they just didn't pull a lot of big trailers.
Yeah, they just needed to get around in the off-road essentially
and carry people.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was my thinking, and just bare bones. That's what they ordered.
Yeah, because I mean these were fleet vehicles that were painted. So this is original paint. Yeah. I mean you can see the firewalls painted this color. So the Forestry Service was definitely ordering more than one truck at a time and getting them painted this special color. We're going to find out a lot more details about that, but so to make sure that we're right about that. But you can tell this is original paint. It's on the firewall. It's aged on the outside like it is as well. Let's see if that said anything cool on it. It really doesn't.
No.
Take a quick look at the bed. So the bed is already at least on this bed side, has already gotten chalky, but no problem. That'll buff right up and match the cab. Is the bed floor real shot out in this?
I don't know.
You hadn't really looked under the mat?
I haven't pulled it up. Let's look at it. I don't think it'd be shot out.
So the worst area on the bed is right here. I have no idea what we'll be able to do to address that. I don't really care. We'll try to make it as best we can, but this truck will get a lot of modern upgrades.
Pull it up over there, Robbie.
This truck will get a lot of modern upgrades, but
how's it look?
Oh man, it looks great.
It's not beat up?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, straight, little rust, little surface rust. But I got 20 seconds on this camera, so let me go swap cards and we'll be right back. You finding a receipt in there? I like it when they come with receipts. At least it gives you some sort of idea.
So somebody spent $1,500 on it back in 15.
Oh yeah, they dang sure did. Oh, they doing battery starter, fuel pump. Man, they've been through
a little bit.
Fuel injectors, fuel tank, sending unit.
Fuel tank.
Man, they've kind of done all the things I was thinking about doing. I wonder what's up with the fuel pump. I gotta figure that out. I wonder why it keeps frying them. I love the emblem on the dash over there, the Cheyenne emblem.
So it's unique. It's unique to.
Very different. Oh, we got kitties fighting back here.
Yeah, two male tomcats.
Makes for an exciting time.
Get them, Square Dog. Get them.
Get them, Square Dog. I'm gonna run to the bank since I didn't bring the money with me. Run to the bank, and then we'll come back and load this beast up. You know what I've already named this thing?
What?
Smokey.
There you go.
Smokey the Bear. That's all right, right?
Yeah.
Forestry truck.
That's a good name.
It's gonna spend a lot of time on public land. I think it's awesome. So real quick on the plan for this truck, we're gonna get it back home. I'm not planning on lifting this truck or anything. I'm planning on keeping the Steelies, putting a good set of skinny mud grips on it, getting many of the dents as we can out of it. It's got one tiny little rust spot in the cab corner over here. We try to get it running like it is, but this is a truck we want to do the Duramax swap on. So I know I've said that on a couple of trucks, but this is the truck that's going to get it. This truck will stay in the family. This is a keeper. You don't find these trucks very often. I have looked and looked and looked, but the single rear wheel, 1-ton 4-wheel drive, Dana 60 up front, and even in the later year. I mean, it's just a hard truck to find. So we're gonna hang on to this one. We're gonna give it some love, and I'm gonna tote my family around the country in it, and the guys as well. So I'm really excited about this truck. Like I said, I'm gonna run to the bank, grab some money, get back here and pay the man, and we're gonna load this thing up and head back to Georgia. Okay, so I made it back with the money. We're working on the bill of sale, and I'm gonna see if I can tell. You want me to look at it and see if I can see it?
So I can't see it because of the damn sun.
Well, it's the sun. Yeah, see if you can see it on the door. I was gonna see if I can see it in the glove box. Cause man, I love that it's
right here on the door, Robbie.
Okay, I got it here too. I'm ready when you are. I can just call it off to you unless you just want to copy it there.
Call it off to me.
So it's a 1GCHV. So you were saying you also think this thing has a 410 posi in it?
Yeah, so 410 is GT5.
Okay.
Posi is G80.
Yeah, there's G80.
So I do know those two things.
Yeah, and yeah, that's awesome. There's some RPO codes for you guys who care. Kind of hard to see. Looks like it's got a cargo weight rating of 2482, which is probably more on the payload side, I would say. Today would be the 8th. I believe it's the 8th. Look, you're even riding on the same color paper as the truck. So I was telling you guys we got this new trailer, and I actually just picked it up right before we left, and sorry for the wind. This just happened to be the windiest day ever. So I didn't get my winch put on it. And the winch wouldn't even fit in that box, so we're gonna have to build something like I was talking about. But I had to go buy a trailer that, you know, can carry the capacity of a 1-ton. So this is a 10K, 5,200 pound axles, 20 foot long, 18, so it's 18 foot deck, 2 foot dovetail, steel on the dovetail, wood on the deck. But I think it's a really nice trailer. I'd never even heard of Rice. They're out of Missouri. So we're about to load this bad boy up with this tractor. Doing it like we used to do it because, well, I don't have the winch on there yet. So I think this should hopefully work out the way we want it.
Keys are in it. You want me to go ahead and get in it? Or? Yeah, get in it. When you get it down here, you can really see how clean all this is. That's surface rust. We got this dent here. There's a little dent in the cab there. The bed's got some nice bumps on it, but you can see this side's good all the way, and this is the only spot of rust through we could find right there. Everything else is
We'll get that pushed out right there. But the baby is on here. Smokey the Bear. So pumped. All right, I'm gonna get this thing strapped down. We're gonna get on the road. Ooh, needs a tire. So 14 bolt, full float. Big D60 up front, 1 ton. All the mounts are good. New tank. Transfer case is there. New filter. Man, I'm loving this. All right, so I'm gonna get it strapped down and we're gonna get out of here. So another thing I've done is invest in good straps.
That's everything.
Man, it makes life so much easier. Is my trailer nose diving toward the front? Like when you step back and look at it? Yeah, that tire decided it wanted to get me muddy. And get my hat muddy. That's all right.
Oh, stinky mud too.
It is. That's all right though. I try to come mostly prepared. The whole winch thing, it drove me nuts thinking, man, I'm gonna have to ask this guy.
That's fine. You don't know how many square bodies I've put on trailers. So
Oh, same. I mean, same.
That doesn't bother me a bit.
But I'm like, man, it made me feel unprofessional.
No.
But
I think this
worked out just fine.
ain't nothing to me.
Yeah, I think if we just brought the hitch up one.
Oh, you could do that too. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because I mean, this is not 8,000 pounds
No,
on this.
no.
I mean, the axles are carrying most of it.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's work hard. I mean, let's work
Yeah,
harder,
let's work
not
smarter.
smarter.
Yeah. We're gonna, we've actually got a little bit of a nosedive on the trailer. So we're gonna bring up the hitch. One, and I'll show you what we're doing here. So this is that Gen Y 16K torsion flex hitch, and then we've got the adjustable tongue on the new Rice trailer. So actually just gonna jack the trailer up with the truck on it and bring my 2 5/16 up one, and that'll basically should level out the trailer pretty well. Yeah, I'm already loving this jack, this tongue jack.
Half a sea hair. Oh, money right there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Smokey the Bear, all loaded up. Yeah, I think we're in much better shape now. That looks a lot better. Got a little squat on the truck. A lot of squat, actually.
I think once you pull forward, that chain's gonna drop down.
Yeah, I think you're right. We got a little bit of squat on the HD.
Oh, that's a little bit.
It has got a little squat. That's a big truck. That is a
That
big.
went up really easy. They usually don't go on a trailer that easy.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. I'm really excited about it. Tony, thank you so much,
Yeah.
man. I really appreciate the time this morning. And thanks for selling me this awesome truck. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be cool. I am headed back to Georgia right now with Smokey, our 90 V3500, essentially a K30, 1-ton single rear wheel. I'm very, very excited about this truck. My family's excited about it because we're gonna get this thing whipped into shape, take it around the country. So, yeah, headed back to Georgia right now. Big thanks to Tony at Texas Squarebodies. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of United by Trucks. If you like what you've seen here, definitely smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. And definitely drop a comment down below and let us know what you think of Tony's place here at Texas Squarebodies in East Texas. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next time right here on United by Trucks. Cue the music.